So I got an email from Raising Jake, basically introducing the new DB Smooth plugin to me. It looks really interesting, so let's try it out and let's get started. DB Smooth is a FEAR-based 4-quadrant compressor expander for ultra-smooth compression and expansion. I also don't know what that means. Well, I do know what FEAR means. FEAR is well, they say it over here, finite impulse response, which is the opposite of traditional analog-style level detectors. What I do know is that FEAR is pretty awesome. It's not the easiest to work with, it's not the easiest to program and that kind of stuff, but you can do amazing stuff with FEAR. It's just really interesting. So what is interesting here is that they have a unity gain threshold, where boost and cut are applied above and below this setting for gain matching by design. So what this thing does, and I think we can see it here, it doesn't just compress, it also boosts. And that reminds me of a very old compressor that I have over here. It's called the Level Devil. And that thing does the same thing. It tries to keep the signal, well, basically at the threshold, and the threshold and stuff is fixed in there. But if a signal is too low in volume, it boosts it. If it's way too low in volume, it actually cuts it because there's also a gate in there. And if the volume is too high, it compresses it. What I've done with the Level Devil is remove one tube. Then that whole gate function gets removed magically. But yeah, this is kind of like a digital variant of that thing. DB Smooth has a very clean sound that does not break up or distort even at high ratios, making it suitable for mixing, mastering, post-production, webcasting and podcasting. Most of all these last things it's really suitable for, because it works in both ways. Let me see, it does oversampling, we've got sidechaining, blah, blah, blah. It costs $39.95 right now. I don't know if it still costs that when I'm releasing this video, otherwise it's $59.95. So this is it. This is it. And what is interesting is that the interface is like very, very modern, not a snake oil interface. However, it is a bit cramped and stuff. Like everything is a bit close together, and there's a lot of text in here, which makes it a bit, I would say, restless. I don't know what the correct word would be for this, but it's a bit noisy or something. But yeah, let's check it out. Although before checking it out, as I said in the beginning of this video, Raising Jake did ask me, if I wanted to take a look at this plugin. As far as I know, he didn't send me a license or something. That's also completely okay. I like to run the demo. And I think that... No, we didn't email him back, so he doesn't know that I'm making this video. Also, he's not getting to see this video before the rest of the world, because that is the way that I like to work in order to stay independent and unbiased. If you appreciate that, make sure to support me. Support is really needed. You can do that by using my affiliate links on Thomann and Sweetwater. If you buy something in those shops, a little bit of your purchase gets kicked back to me. If you don't want to buy something but want to sign up for Highnote, you can do that. And when signing up to Highnote, there's also a small fee paid to me, because that's how affiliate things work. Let's run some audio through it. The track is called Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley. Or wait. No. I don't know anymore. All right. Oh yeah, ratio 2 sides, of course, because it's also an expander. So we're compressing now? Are we? No. We are expanding now. Okay. Ah. Ah. So we're now compressing. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Got some variable maximums for the attenuation and gaining. So I can also say like, yeah. On some hardware boxes, it's called gain reduction limit or something. There's no timing. There's no... Is there timing? There's no timing. Is there? No, we can change the detection, average and RMS. Okay. Oh, there's no timing. Okay. I kind of like what it's displaying over here. Because it basically says here like, hey, because the way your threshold is set and that kind of stuff, we actually have to boost by a certain amount of decibels. You can see here that like our peak is actually boosting 8 decibels in order to keep the gain the same. And you can see that if I, move the threshold, we're getting closer and closer to that 0 dB mark. And this is of course a function of both the threshold and the ratio. And this also works the other way around. So it's kind of, honestly telling you where the level actually is sitting. You can kind of see this as expanding. You can also see this as, I think, just moving your 0 dB mark up. It's a really interesting way of showing compression and showing what is happening. So one of the things I want to try, and I'm expecting some quality from Raising Jake on this, is mid-side compression. Why am I expecting that? Well, it's because there is a lot of stuff going on his website about mid-side and stereo width and that kind of stuff. He's got the SideMinder, and he's got a true mid-side channel extractor, whatever. I did look at this plugin, but I stopped filming halfway through because it, the video wasn't that interesting. When videos get boring, I mean, there's no real point in making them. So that's when I stopped filming and just, could be that I'm taking a look at it later, or I'm just, not making the video. So yeah, mid-side, let's try that out. Oh, so we can link parameters. But then it's still, there's still a difference between mid and side then. So if I wanna, oh, this is interesting, because there's of course no gain difference. So I wish there was some timing that I could just, slow down the attack a little bit. Like, come on, like not this much, and quicker release maybe. Oh wait, there's a release here. Ah, that's better. I found a release knob. Look, here it is. It's tiny, but still no attack knob, right? High pass filter for the detector. Yeah. Soft clipping. Nice. I mean, this is such... I mean, this thing is such a breeze to work with. It's really like the top end of auto gain what we're seeing here. Like, this is the ultimate auto gaining that's happening in here. And because of that, it's so easy to use. And it's so, helpful. Because you can really keep your level within a certain range. Because it also can do expanding and stuff. It's actually a quite feature-packed, small workhorse plugin for certain situations. Not sure if this is something that could come in handy when doing music, what I was just doing, but I think this can come really handy with processing vocals and voices, and maybe in video editing or something. I'm also editing my videos, and one of the things that I want to get out of the way as quickly as possible is the audio. I just have a certain chain that I put on it, I tweak it a little bit, and then it should be done. I don't want to automate everything or whatever. And such a plugin could also be one that you just, have in your standard vocal processing chain or, voice over processing chain. And, you set it once and it quietly sits there doing its job, probably with a few other plugins attached to it as well. That's kind of the type of plugin that this is. And it really makes me think of that Level Devil thing. So, nice plugin. It's up to you to decide if you need this or not. I like what it's doing. It's not snake oil or something, as far as I can measure and see and hear. So yeah, check it out. There's a 14-day trial, so you can figure out yourself if you need it or not, of course. It's in the description down below. And after you've checked it out, come back and leave a comment below and tell me what you think. Now, if you like my videos, make sure to support me on Patreon or on YouTube. When becoming a member on one of these platforms, you get a lot of extra content. So make sure to check it out. I'll link a playlist of that over here. And of course, if you don't want to become a member but still want to support the channel, you could watch more. So I'll link an interesting video over here. Thanks a lot for watching. Keep pushing. And bye-bye.